This is the story of how an unlikely group of heroes arose and saved the multiverse from Armageddon. Long ago, in a dimension of magic and mayhem, lived a small family of heroic witches, a powerful, wise, yet chaotic mother, and an energetic, noble, prodigal daughter. While this family seemed small, their love for each other was big enough to give them contentment and happiness in their life, until it was threatened. Many tried to fight back against this mysterious armada, but nearly all of them fell to this force. The magic of the mother and daughter, however, seemed to be chaotically powerful enough to do the job. The family did their best to defend their home and rescue their friends, but for the mother, her top priority was to protect her child. As the two attempted to evade the army, they were too distracted to see the unmanned portals falling through and leaving their realm. Tumbling through the vast darkness, the mother and daughter soon steadied themselves, finding themselves in the void. Settling down, the heroes introduced themselves.
The noble protege, protector of my hometown.
Newly crowned prince of my universe.
Just your resident impulsive speedster.
And revealed the source of this army.
He calls himself the Baron. He's a weapons dealer to villains across the multiverse. Apparently he's gotten tired of the status quo, with heroes always being the villains. And now he's decided,
if these idiots couldn't conquer their worlds, I'll just have to do it for them.
He unleashed an unstoppable army, invading countless of other dimensions, petrifying any and every hero that stood in his way, all while preparing to use his ultimate weapon, the reality bomb. With it, the Baron will be able to reshape the entire fabric of reality.
Fortunately, the heroes had a plan.
Using a virus the protege here made to neutralize the army's unstoppable weapons, the prince's healing powers that's able to actually reverse the petrification process, and my knowledge of where the Baron's base is, we're gonna charge his base, take the reality bomb, and fix everything.
All that they needed was a way to fight back against the army. The other heroes were amazed by these witches' power and ready to recruit them. The day before their plan, the mother pulled her daughter aside, asking her if she was really ready for tomorrow and if she wanted to stay behind.
I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose you.
Everything will be all right. As long as we look after and trust each other, we will stop the Baron.
The next day arrived and their mission began. However, it appeared that the Baron was prepared for the heroes' plans, and before any hero could react, they had fallen into his trap. The Baron berated the heroes in their desperate plan, cheering to the villainous clients how close they were to their wildest dreams coming true. All that was left
Is to cut out the loose ends.
As long as we look after and trust each other, we will stop the Baron.
Before any fists were thrown, the young witch stepped up and attempted to reason with the villains, telling them,
The Baron's just using you, so he's the one with all the total control over reality. He's not doing this for you guys, but out of spite for all the times you failed. If he wins, he'll be the only one reaping all the rewards.
Nearly the whole team was speechless by the daughter's rhetoric skills, but none were more amazed nor more proud than her mother. As the Baron attacked villains, the heroes used this distraction to set their plan in motion. Escorting their team to their destination, the witches made quick work with the soldiers in their way, giving it everything they had until finally found where they needed to be.
Here goes, I guess, everything. Time to tip the balance back.
The speedster, dealing with the Baron and his army, kept up as best as possible, but eventually found himself surrounded.
Hey, idiot!
What happened next can be described as a accumulated battle between good and evil, with our 5 heroes leading the charge to what seemed to be their assured victory. That was until they were face to face with their final challenge. The heroes knew they had to do something fast, or all their work would be in vain. Not holding back, Baron and the witches faced each other with fists, magic, and all forms of lethal force between the combatants as they raced all over the battlefield. Finding themselves in a corner, the mother and daughter unleashed everything they had into the Baron, using every ounce of magic in an attack akin to a supernova on the madman until they were completely drained and the Baron collapsed.
You cannot defeat me. You will die.
Rather than cowering, the mother and daughter simply snickered at the confused Baron, explaining that they weren't trying to defeat him.
Just to distract you.
Just before the Baron could reach the heroes, the bomb detonated, and everything went white. The Baron's lair was gone, replaced with a view of the multiverse restored as if the invasion had never happened. The mother again took her daughter aside, this time saying how proud she was and apologizing for being too overly protected. The daughter returned the gesture by apologizing for doing the same and just being glad they were both okay. The two heroes of the multiverse, full of newfound pride and trust in each other, stood there hugging, happy, and relieved that their family was still together.